Hi cuties, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so well. So today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my second other favorite hobbies in the whole world, second to nails of course, which is beadwork. Beads, making jewelry, just anything with beads. I love beads. And today I'm going to be making a super cute aesthetic little keychain slash phone charm. Basically just a keychain for my phone. Something cute to dangle off it to like personalize it aesthetically and make it cute and kawaii. And I figured I'd share it with you guys because if y'all like doing your nails, you probably also love cute aesthetic personalization, like little cute keychains. Hopefully if you never realized that you love it, you watch this video and you realize that you love it and you find a new hobby that you love, because that is always so much fun. If you're ready for your eyes to be blessed by beautiful, cute, adorable beads and learn how to make an awesome keychain slash phone charm, let's get into it. Ayo! Okay, so I actually want to start off by doing like a little bead haul because recently I went to Micheals and Joanns and they both had sales on their strung beads, so I picked up a few and I want to show you guys which new beads I got specifically to do this little like keychain. But if you are not interested in seeing the haul portion and you want to just get straight into the keychain, you can skip to this time, and there are also chapters down below so that you can like skip around, what have you, whatever you feel like. All right, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with the Micheals beads. So first I got these star beads. They're ceramic beads and oh my goodness. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm a bit obsessed with stars at the moment, but these are so cute. They're what made me want to buy all these beads in the first place because I laid eyes on them and I was like, yes, they must be mine. But anyway, they had a really good sale. It was like buy three, get three. So it was like 50% off, which is pretty good. So anyway, I got these ones. I also got these black mushrooms that are so cute, and these are lampwork glass beads. I just love the mushrooms. I got these like jelly pink glass butterfly beads, which are so pretty. Some more stars, but this time they're glass and they have a bit of shiftiness, but not too much, nothing very noteworthy. Even more stars, but this time these ones are hematite, which is actually really cool. It says reconstituted hematite, which like I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't say like genuine hematite or something like that, so not sure, but it's whatever. I really just got them because I like how they're gray and they're shiny and they're stars, so yeah. And lastly from Micheals, I got these beads, which are just a bunch of glass, like faceted pink glass beads. And I figured that these could be useful in so many different ways. So if you couldn't tell from all of the ones that I picked up at Micheals, I am going for like a BLACKPINK theme for this phone keychain, charm, whatever. So cute. And then there's just a couple things that I picked up at Joann's as well. I got these black faceted glass beads. I figured that they would complement these pink ones really well for like the BLACKPINK theme. I got these super cute little like clay flower pieces. Well, not pieces, they're beads, but I was like, this one, absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. There's a lot that we can use in here and they're just so cute. I got some gray faceted glass beads. And finally, I got these super pretty like moth slash butterfly beads. It says mixed material, so I'm guessing it's just some sort of like mixed metal, not necessarily like a silver or a stainless steel. It smells a tiny bit like metal, but not too bad. But anyway, I thought these were super cute. And then these aren't really beads, but I also got these charms. And they're little like keys and heart lockets. All right, so that is it for my tiny little mini bead haul portion of this video. I just love beads so much ever since I was little. My mom used to have this big organizer of beads. She used to let me like make little bracelets and little necklaces, and I just love beads so much. They're just so pretty. Enough about that. Let's go make this thing. I was really inspired to make this because I bought this one from TEMU, and I also bought this little thing to attach a keychain on your phone. It's kind of like a pop socket thing, but you attach a keychain to it. So I will link this and this in my description box if you're interested in it, but I'm gonna kind of just like look at this one and figure out how to make it kind of based on what this one looks like. So the first thing that we need is one of these like clasps. And I didn't really think about this when I was at the store, so I went through my stuff and I found a couple of things that we can use. I would prefer to have a lobster clasp. Unfortunately, I didn't have any big silver lobster clasps, and I don't think that I want to use a gold one or this bronze one because everything else is going to be silver, and I just feel like that would not look very good. But anyway, you can use any sort of like clasp that you have, any sort of keychain clasp. It also might depend on what you're planning to attach it to, but I find that the easiest thing to go with is usually just one of like these lobster clasps, these really big ones. Since I want to go with silver, I also found this little clasp, which is just like a hoop, and it just opens like that and then closes back up. So let's just see. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that it actually attaches to my phone first before I like make the entire thing, and then it like doesn't attach and then I cry. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that this one is low-key getting in the way. Let's see if this attaches. I really hope it does. Boom. Perfect. I think that will work perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go with this round thingy clasp. Honestly, I'm so sorry, I don't know the exact word for it, but I will try to find some clasps on Amazon and I will link them down below so that you don't have to go like looking for them without me knowing the proper name to tell you. Okay, so we've got our choice of clasp. Next, you're going to need a bunch of eye pins. So an eye pin has a little loop at the end and nothing at the other end. And you're also going to want to probably get the color that matches what color you're going for. So since I'm going with silver, mine are silver, but you can also find gold, rose gold, and bronze eye pins. You're going to need beads of your choice. So I've already showed you all of mine that we're going to use today, plus a few extra ones I've had that I might throw into the mix. This isn't completely necessary, but you're probably going to want some cute charms to dangle off of it. I think that the dangly charms make it look really cute. So I have these ones that I've already shown you. I also have a box full of random little charms. And these are all from Micheals. And then I also have these little glass heart charms. I think today I'm also going to use this little bunny guy, which if you guys are not new to my channel and you watch all of my videos, then you probably recognize this little dude from that one video where I hung charms off of my nails. Yeah, so he's returned because he's so cute and I would just love to hang him on my phone and have him travel everywhere with me. So yeah, we're repurposing this dude. Then I also have like these two little pendants. This one's like rose quartz and this one, I forget the name of this stone, but it's super sparkly and I think it's low-key a really deep dark purple color, but we're just gonna say that it's black for our purposes today if I decide to use it. And finally, you're going to need some pliers, just some jewelry pliers. I will link a set below that will have a pair of pliers and also a pair of clippers. These are wire clippers. And then optionally, I would suggest that if you're planning on doing a lot of jewelry making, that you just go ahead and pick yourself up one of these looper tools. I will also link it down in the description. Honestly, I think it's totally worth it to have because it saves me a lot of time because I do make jewelry quite often. It's one of my favorite hobbies, but it's not completely necessary. I will show you how to do it without the looper tool as well. Okay. So that's everything that you need to make this charm, keychain, whatever. So now that you know all the supplies that we need, let's start making it. So I'm just going to be referring to this one that I bought from TEMU so that I can kind of point you guys towards what part we're making when. So what I'm going to start by doing is making some of these links so that we can link them together to form like one of these strands. I would suggest making only up to 3 strands. You can make 1 to 3 strands. I think when you get over 3, it will be too much, but I think I am going to stick to 2 or else I think it might get too heavy. So as with a lot of things that I do, I'm just going to wing this. Don't have a solid plan, but I think that everything comes out cuter when you don't have a solid plan, all right? You just go with the flow. So unlike the charm bracelet that I made in my other video, this one, it doesn't really matter how long you make a single link because it's not really gonna have to be bending around your wrist or anything like that. So it can be as stiff as you want it to be. For example, in this one, the links only go go up to 3 beads long. The more links that you have that are shorter, the more flexible your chain is going to be. So I'm gonna keep mine like this one and not go over 3 beads per link. And if you watched my charm bracelet video, then you're probably gonna recognize that the process for this is a lot similar to the charm bracelet one. So I'm just gonna take one of my eye pins, and this eye pin is going to become our link. And I'm going to put the beads on that I want to go on this one. If I can grab onto them and my long claws don't get in the way, that would be fantastic. Cute! And then this is where that looper tool really comes in handy. If you have the looper tool, all you gotta do is stick it through there, leave a little bit of wiggle room, and clamp it shut like that, and you've got a little loop at the end that you can close up tighter once we connect the links. And perfect. And there we go. We got a link. For this next one, I'm going to show you what you would do if you didn't have the looper tool. So for this one, I'm actually just going to make it a single bead. And then what you're going to want to do is take your pliers, bend it at a 90-degree angle, like so. Then you're going to want to cut a bit off of the tail. So cut it shorter or longer depending how big you want the loop to be. If you want the loop to be bigger, you're going to want to cut off only a tiny bit. But if you want the loop to be smaller, you're going to want to cut off quite a bit. So I think I'm just going to cut it off right about there. And then take your pliers and start bending it back around to create the loop. And I think that that loop is a little too big, but that's okay. If you can wrap around that extra little tail, or you can just take your nippers and cut it off. And then we've got another little link. So just putting them up next to each other, that is how it's going to look so far. And now I'm just going to keep creating links until I'm happy with the length. I think that this is about how long I want to go for these link chain things. So for this chain, I'm going to be done with it. And now I'm just going to do the exact same process for another chain. Okay, so now that I've got all my beads lined up how I want them to be in my little bead chains, we're gonna start connecting them. So the way we're gonna connect them, you're gonna take one of your little links and you're gonna open up this loop just on one end. So you're gonna grab it and you're gonna pull it towards you, and now it's open. And then you can grab the next link in your chain, pop it on there, and then just like we pulled it forward last time, to close it, we're gonna push it back. And boom, it's closed. And then you can make sure that the other link is also secure. And there we go. We got 2 connected. I'll walk you guys through it one more time. So now that we've got these 2 connected, you're gonna take the bottom one on this next link. You're gonna grab onto the loop, pull it forward. Now it's open. You're gonna take your next link, put it on. And then just like we opened it, we're gonna grab on. And this time we're gonna push it back. Ta-da! So I'm just going to continue doing the exact same thing until I get to the end of this link, which is actually just one more. Pull forward, put on, push backwards. And there we have our first little chain. Cute! So since I walked you guys through this first one, I'm just going to do the second one real quick. I'm just going to speed through it. Cute! So we've got our 2 little chains now. I love these so much. I think they're so cute. So now I'm going to attach some little charms. So let me just place the charms where I think I'm going to put them. Alright, so there we go. I've placed the charms where I would like to put them. And one thing that I actually forgot to mention when I was listing all the supplies you're going to need is some jump rings. You're definitely going to need some jump rings if the charms that you have didn't already come with a jump ring attached to it, which a few of mine didn't. So I have some jump rings. And to put the charms on, I'm first going to open my jump ring the same way that I open the eye pins. Hold it and just pull forward, preferably don't drop it, and then just put it on your charm like that, and then find the link that you want to attach it to. I'll put it on this butterfly one since it's conveniently very large. And once it's slipped on there, just close it back up the same way that we closed up the eye pin. I also like to kind of squeeze it together a little bit and then clamp it down as well, just to give like some extra security so it's a bit overlapped. So I hope that made sense, but now we've got a little charm on there. Now it's actually attached, and I'm just gonna do the exact same one with this butterfly. So I'm just gonna open up my eye pin, slip my butterfly on there, and then slip it on where I want it in the chain, which is right there. And make sure that it's facing the direction that you want it to be facing when you put it on. And I'm not gonna lie, it can be a bit tedious to do this. I think I'm especially having a little bit of a harder time because of my long nails, but that's okay. Just take your time. There's no rush, unless you're rushing, but hopefully you're not rushing. This is supposed to be fun and relaxing, not scary and stressful. And once it's on there, close it up. And there we go. Now we've got those two charms on this one. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing with the two charms that I placed over here. All right, now with that, we are so close to being done. Next, we're actually just going to stick each one of these chains on their own jump ring. These nails are actually working as great tools to help me open the jump rings. But if you don't have long nails like me, then you might want to consider using maybe another set of pliers to open the jump rings. Just don't hurt your fingers doing it, because if they're pretty strong jump rings, you can hurt your fingies. And then before I close it up, I'm actually just going to stick it on my clasp. Really make sure that it's closed all the way, because you don't want it falling off, especially if it's going on something like your bag or your phone that's going to be, you know, getting tossed around and such. So there's that one. And now I'm just going to put on the other one as well. I'll put this one on the other side of this divider thingy. Not that it really matters. I just want to show you, I didn't close that up perfectly and it instantly slipped off. So you really do want to make sure that it's closed up like all the way. Like, look at this. This might look like it's closed, but that is not closed. There is a gap there. And once those are both on, this is what we've got. And you could just like attach it at this point if you wanted to, and it would be really cute. But I'm actually going to add kind of like the star charm pieces of the show, which is first my little bunny man, and he is gonna go right there. So I'm just gonna attach him like I attached all the other charms with the jump ring. Okay, so that is literally the most adorable thing in the entire world, and I am screaming on the inside for how adorable this is going to be on my phone. Anyway, so for this side, I was debating between this rose quartz gem thing or just putting one of these crystal hearts. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do the crystal heart, because I feel like the rose quartz might make it too heavy. So we're just gonna go with the heart. So here is my completed BLACKPINK phone charm in all of its beautiful glory. Probably could have put a little bit more black, maybe a little bit more bright pink, but I think that it's really cute and I love how it turned out. So the last thing to do is to just attach it to my phone. That is so cute. What do you guys think of this phone charm? I think that it is absolutely adorable. I am so happy with it. OMG. This phone charm is so cute. Oh, I love it so much. Yeah, I just love personalizing my stuff, you guys. It's just, I need to put my touch on everything or else it just doesn't feel right. It just feels so much better when I personalize it. So I really love having this phone charm on my phone. I know for some people it might be really annoying to have on their phone, but personally I absolutely adore it. I will definitely leave a link down to these little like loop things for your phone case if you wish to buy one. I don't know how else that you would hang it onto your phone if you don't have one of those. And I ordered this from TEMU and it came in like a week. So I will definitely link those down below. I will also link all of the basic supplies that I mentioned in the beginning, and all of the beads are from Micheals. So just go stop by your local Micheals or Joanns and hopefully they have a sale, and they always have coupons on their apps. So definitely download the Micheals and Joanns app. This video is not sponsored by Micheals and Joanns, by the way, although that would be absolutely lovely. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make that cute little beaded keychain, and maybe you got exposed to some new hobby that you will really love and that will bring you a lot of joy in your life, because it definitely brings me a lot of joy. So that's why I love sharing it with you guys. Definitely comment down below if you enjoy videos like this. Give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe. They all help me out a lot and I really appreciate it. And I love you guys for it and everything else. I love you for being here. Anyway, this isn't it for the video because I'm also going to leave in a short segment right now of me just organizing my beads, because I've got all these new beads and I know that if I don't film it and upload it for you guys in this video, I will not organize them. So that section is now at the end of this video. So if you are into like bead organization ASMR, any sort of ASMR organization stuff, then enjoy that part. And if not, don't worry, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye, cutie. Mwah.